And welcome back.
And we have with us representatives from the Belize basketball tournament that they're going to be having coming up, a U15 and a U12. We have with us Councilor from the Belize City Council, no stranger to the set, Micah Goodin, who's the Councilor for Youth. And we also have the tournament coordinator, Mr. Michael Novelo.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Kevin. Good morning, Marlene. Good morning, Belize. It's always a pleasure being here with you guys.
Yeah. Well, thank you for being here. And thank you for coming in and sharing a little bit about what's happening this summer, being facilitated through the Belize City Council.
Yes.
So, Micah, tell us, the youth portfolio is obviously one where you got to keep a lot of people engaged.
Yes.
We have a lot of young people
Yes.
looking for things to do this summer.
Yes. So the Belize City Council has embarked on its first, and we're hoping that it's going to be an annual event, a basketball summer tournament from July 9th to August 12th. It is predicated on the idea that we want to have children across the city intermingle with others from different communities so that they could sort of come together and realize we have the same, we face the same realities. We all love sports. There should be no reason why we should be divided. And so that is really the idea that we want behind this tournament, to bring children together. The ages are, we have two categories, a U15 and a U12 team. We will have teams from across the city, from every constituency. We're going to have two teams. So we're looking at about 240 children.
Yeah.
Wow.
There are about 12 from each team. Registration is free. Jerseys are free. We're going to divide the city into two units, Unit 1 and Unit 2, south side, north side. The venues for Unit 1 will be St. John's Gymnasium, and for Unit 2 it will be Birdsall.
Nice.
So that's pretty much the idea.
What's the structure? Like, is it going to be a knockout? It's going to be a full season with the playoffs?
It will be a 5-week program. It will be running the Kolikader style, or the way the Kolikader is set up, because it's youth and we want them to be prepared whenever they should go and play outside. They have the opportunity to do it. Each team will play each other about 2 times in the group. The top 2 teams from Unit 1 and Unit 2 will then play each other at the finals, or at the Final 4, and then you have the championship game. Both teams, first and second place, will get trophies and medals. And that's it.
And in addition to the trophies and the medals, what we hope to do is distribute a book grant. Each member of the winning team will get a donation of about $150 towards school books for the upcoming school year. Because we also believe in education. And the mayor has stressed that we not only want to get these youth involved in sports, but we also want to ensure that when they leave from here, there will be something to benefit them going into the new school year. And so that is the idea that we have.
Nice. So you're kicking it off on Saturday?
Yes, we're having a marathon. You're losing or go home Saturday. It's just basically to showcase the players and to let them get that initiation to mingle with each other along with the officials and the people running the tournament as well.
So this is the warm-up for the tournament?
This is the warm-up.
It's more of an exhibition tournament,
a
one-day exhibition tournament. We'll have an opening ceremony with the mayor giving his mayoral address, myself giving an address, and just to open up the tournament in a nutshell.
Yeah. Now, we've seen other initiatives from the police department. They recently concluded their tournament. This is great because it allows those same kids to stay involved in the sport that they love.
Yeah.
Tell us about how you had your own outreach to get players engaged.
Outreach?
Or they just found you and came banging at your door?
They found us. We put the flyer out, we announced it on social media, and the rest went.
Wow.
it
like wildfire.
into place.
Yeah. So you have to turn people down?
No, not as yet. We haven't had to turn anybody down.
Or just build more teams?
No, what we do, we are trying to work within a structure and send them to deal with leaders in the community.
Okay.
And they deal with the selection of players.
Okay.
Then we accommodate the 10 or so teams per division. Yeah. So we'll have 20 teams. Each game will start at 1. We play simultaneously at Birdsall and the gymnasium. So we have 5 games every day. So a lot of ball on the run. The ball want to play the ball on the run. 5 games every day. And we start one and finish around 5. Get the kids in home before you get dark. Stay out of trouble at the same time.
This must be a logistical nightmare.
We have
It's a gargantuan task.
Fortunately, we have some excellent members, some excellent employees at the City Council who are assisting. Additionally, we're going to provide transportation for these children because, you know, after 5, after 6, it gets a bit dark. And so we want to bus them back to their communities.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
So,
We have a couple people behind the scenes. We have the legendary Marshall Nunes behind the scenes.
Visionary.
Yeah, he might not be in the forefront. So when it comes to logistics, we have that down pat.
Yeah.
We also have other coordinator,
Malcolm
Nunes. So we're working pretty well. We have a ton load of work to do, but we'll get it done.
Micah, I know you are somebody who likes to get more out of things than just the physical of it.
Yeah.
Mike was saying that, you know, if a ball you want, ball will play. But I know that you want to get other things out of it. You were talking about getting the kids to see themselves as one.
Yes.
How are you going to partner to get out more than just basketball out of it, to get that camaraderie?
I guess it has to be during the interaction with the children.
yeah.
I think that's the only way we can foster that unity, talk to them. I don't want to approach them as just a councillor. I want them to see me as somewhat of a big brother. I want them to see the other councillors, the other leaders of the other organizers as big brother, big sister, somebody you can talk to, somebody you can reach out to, somebody you can dialogue with if you have a problem. If you're not seeing eye to eye with your team member or an opposing team, you can come to us and we'll talk it over. I really want these children to see that you come from different communities. You come from Fort George, you come from Collett, but we share the same struggle on a day-to-day basis. That is what I want them to see. And even though we share the same struggles, we can rise together out of this if we help each other, if we unite, if we work together.
And they all have the same hoop dreams too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
And if we really take a look
Maybe
at
different favorite players, but
and if you really take a closer look at this, we'd see that in these communities, for example, Fort George, you would see that a team is coming out from Majestic Alley and another team is coming out from Jungle. And historically, these two groups have been at war for donkey's years, even before I was born. And so if we get these children to see together that we come from Fort George, we share the same struggle, that hopefully one day we can put this feud behind us and these children can rise up and it will be a new day in Fort George.
And ironically, Micah, both those communities have a basketball court in the center.
Yeah.
Of
their communities.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I want to add the layout of the tournament. Every child must play. It is not the star boy take all the star thing, and you understand. Everybody must play. The first quarter you have a first 5 playing. The second quarter, brand new 5 has to play. This is the rules. And the third quarter, they balance in 2 because there's 12 players on a basketball team can play with any other 3 after that.
Yeah.
So everybody must play.
So
That's a rule of the game. You must shake hands before the game starts and when the game is finished.
So it's not going to be a case when I was on the primary school team and I brought fresh jersey, everything, and I stayed on the bench pretty much for the entire season. It's not going to be that situation.
Unless they absolutely need you to fill a spot.
Everybody must
So
play.
how can the community show their support? There's the tournament, the exhibition tournament this weekend.
Yes.
Talk to us about the details of that.
The community can come out. Everything is free. Participation is free.
Birds Eye.
Birds Isle, and next week it will also be at Birds Isle and the St. John Gymnasium. So you can just come out and facilitate the future. Come around, cheer them on. If their son can heal your son, take one leave your lunch break and can deal with that instead of take it 12. Take it 2 this week when they play and, you know, come out and support her.
So what time do the games start?
1 p.m.
1 p.m. this Saturday,
so about-
and then every subsequent weekend, 1 again?
No, it plays every day, Monday
Every
to
day.
Friday.
Monday to Friday.
At 1, it starts at 1. I'm planning to finish at 5.
Okay,
Yeah.
excellent.
Every day.
All right, and there's no charge whatsoever. It's just about coming out and supporting these young ballers.
Yeah.
Before we go, I have to commend our mayor, Mayor Bernard Wagner. I think that although we have a youthful council, which is predominantly young people, I believe that the mayor has shown a serious commitment to sports and to the development of young people, and I have to commend him for that. His philosophy is about touching the future, you know, and I think really we find a mayor like that, a leader like that, who believes in young people, who believes in the next generation as opposed to the next election. And so that is why I have to commend him for being behind this and for already committing to other events that we want to have down the road.
Okay.
You know, so this may be the first tournament. I'm getting myself into the business, but it's not the last. And I'm thankful that the mayor has been extremely supportive. I'm also thankful for ACP Robert Mariano. He has committed police officers to the venues free of charge for the duration of the tournament. I also have to thank my coordinators. I have to thank Mr. Marshall Nunes. I have to thank the employees at the Belize City Council. And I have to thank all the team members, all the teams that have signed up so far, and all the persons who have helped to make this possible. And you guys.
And thank you for coming in and sharing the details. Once again, it starts this Saturday. 1 o'clock at Bird's Isle. Come out, show your support, and then starting Monday, every day at 1, both SJC Gym and Bird's Isle.
Male and female, right?
We have no gender bias, but the only restriction that we have is the age. If you want to bring some females on your team, you can go ahead.
Get extra points to that.
Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you too.
We got to go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we're shifting from sports to the arts. We're going to be doing a summer paint session with 2 art instructors. That's coming up after the break, so stay tuned.